There's something cooking in the neighborhood. From where I stand, it's looking mighty good. You're gonna love it. Come dine with me. Come dine with me. Come dine with me.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Oliver Wolf, and with me is Jan Farrington.
Oh, it's great to be here, Chef, and welcome everybody to Come Dine with Me, Western New York. And you know what? Today our show is all about Greek cuisine.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very, very good. I love that whole Mediterranean diet, and
It's
you know, of course, Greek is a huge part of that. Healthy, flavorful,
Yes.
a lot of strong flavors. I mean, garlic, oregano, and don't forget the olive oil, right?
And how about feta cheese? I could just take a bowl of rice and put tomatoes and spinach and feta and nuts and some olive oil and make that dinner. Sounds good to me.
Absolutely. Coming up on this episode from Frontier Catering in West Seneca, Chef Art Christie. He prepares a dish that in Greece is really legendary. It's called moussaka.
Yes, and it's one of the most popular dishes in the Mediterranean region, and it's served in almost every tavern and prepared in every household on special occasions. Maybe kind of like our chicken wings?
Well, the comparison, I don't know, but
And I love this dish, Chef, and I'm really looking forward to learning how to make it.
And then Chef Kevin Heiler from Blues Restaurant here at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino will be making his version of a Greek burger.
Yum. In our kitchen invasion, our chefs take a scenic drive to the quaint village of Ellicottville to visit with the Silani family.
But first, let's get things rolling at Artisan Kitchen and Bath. Chef Marco is with Chef Nick Dowd from the Village Eatery in Lockport. How does shrimp Athena sound?
It sounds like I'm ready for lunch.
With me today is Chef Nick, who's going to be making one of our Greek-themed recipes, shrimp Athena. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me, Marco.
Hey, tell me a little bit about this dish. I know you got me doing some sous chef work here. We're going to start prepping our onions and our parsley and our lemon.
Right.
What I like about this dish that I notice is everything is so fresh.
Well, you know, freshness is key because it gives a lot of flavor and you know, and a lot of color to your dish. So we're going to get everything chopped up here, and that way we're ready to go in a time.
One of the things that I do, like my weakness, you guys make your own bread every day.
The bread is great.
It's just insane.
You can make a meal of that itself.
Oh, absolutely. So I got all your work done here, Chef, and I think we're going to get started with our onions and our olive oil.
So we're going to start out with a little olive oil here. We're going to drizzle it in the pan, nice and hot, and we're going to add a pat of butter to it and get that working.
What's the purpose of adding the butter to the oil?
It gives a little a higher smoke point. It gives you a little flavor in the dish, a little salt. So now we're going to add the onions.
Okay. How many onions?
About that many is probably good. We'll get those working up a little bit. And we'll get those caramelized in a tad. We'll get them going. And then we're going to add our shrimp.
What size shrimp are these?
They're 1620s, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, and we butterflied them open so they pop open real nice. They look good in your dish. You know.
Right.
You know, we're going to pinch of garlic in here. Okay. We'll get that working.
I like your pinch.
Yeah. You know, got to have it, like Emerald says, right? And we're going to season it with salt.
I didn't know I was going to be cooking today. It's,
Yeah, well, we got to help each other out, you know.
Absolutely.
So we got the salt and pepper working in there. I'm going to do a little oregano in there as well. Okay, maybe a little more.
I like the way the oregano and lemon and all those tie together.
Yeah, they come together nice.
Yeah, great combo.
We're going to put a tad of crushed red pepper in this so that, you know, gives it a little spice to your dish.
I love the heat.
Okay.
All right.
And we're going to let these onions work a little bit and get the sweetness come out of them. It'll sweeten right up for you.
While this is cooking, why don't we tell the viewers what are your specialties at the Village Eatery? I know Italian is key.
Well,
I know you guys got some great points.
We do brujol on a regular basis. We have Ozark ribs on Thursdays.
Barbecued?
Yeah, and our homemade barbecue sauce, and they go quick. You know, so sometimes people get upset because we don't have them, but you got to
Can we reserve them?
No.
You can't reserve them.
No.
First come, first serve. I'll be driving quick through Lockport.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
for sure.
Okay, so we get our onions looking pretty good here. We're going to deglaze the pan. That means we're going to get all the nice flavors off the bottom of this pan here.
Okay.
We got some Zambuca here. We're going to put about an ounce of it in here. All right.
I don't want to burn my mustache, so go right ahead.
I'll burn mine right up. We'll put about an ounce of it in there.
All right.
Okay. Now it may start on fire. It may not. If it does, that's okay. I'm going to put a glove on here because we're going to crush these tomatoes.
I can't wait for this. See how neat we can do this.
Yeah.
Plum tomatoes.
And we're going to just take a whole tomato and we're going to crush it right into there.
Okay.
And we got about 4 of them in here. And then we're going to add the juice as well.
Are those San Marzanos?
Yes. Only the best at the Village Eatery. Okay, and then we're going to add this juice in there too.
Now, once you added that tomato, I can really smell the sambuca coming
Yeah,
out.
it comes real nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna cook this down just a tad. Stir it around a little bit, and we're gonna add a little chicken stock. I know it's a shrimp dish, but chicken stock goes well. You know, I don't want to overpower the sambuca.
Right.
Okay, so we're getting to the end of this dish here. We got to break up some of these calamatas in there.
Okay.
Marco, if you'd like to break some of those in there,
Okay.
about 10 or 12 of them. They get kind of salty, so we don't want to put too many in
We
there.
want to tell our viewers why we pinch the olives. You don't want to bite a pit.
Yeah, the company pitted them, but we don't know that they're not
Yeah,
all in there, right?
you can never guarantee.
So, all right, so we got the olives working. We're gonna let that reduce a little bit more, and we're gonna add some lemon juice, and that's gonna give it some nice tart to follow up the sweetness.
Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna have to let this reduce down just a bit, and then we'll get our spinach wilted up in there, and then we're gonna throw some cold butter in there, add a nice little creaminess to the dish. Now we're gonna add some fresh parsley, and then our pasta. We're gonna add feta cheese and a slice of lemon.
Joining us to see how Chef Nick did with Shrimp Athena is General Manager Erin. Chances are you'll see her smiling face at the door and maybe a quick pit stop to the bar. You brought us some wine from your beautiful extensive list.
I did. We have a great wine list at the bar, as well as we have half-price appetizers Monday through Thursday. We have martinis on Thursday for $5, and just the ambiance is great there. It really is welcoming.
Guys, the dish is getting cold here.
You know, I'm glad you said something because I can't wait to try this. The shrimp are beautiful.
It
They're
looks
huge.
great.
That sambuca comes through so sweet. The tomatoes are amazing. The olives give a nice saltiness. Visit my friends over at the Village Eatery in Lockport.
429 Davison Road. Visit our website, villageeatery.com.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD. For your business, for all of life's events, check out keyvideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it, and we're ready to go to work for you. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
The romance of Tuscany, the flavor of DiPaolo's, everything you love about DiPaolo's, the food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilyana Paulo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
Some call it luck. Others believe in the invisible hand of fate. Maybe it's magic. Or a higher power. Here, we like to think there's a perfect match. For all of us. Seneca Resorts and Casinos. Nothing else comes close.
Hello, we are here today with Chef Kevin Heiler from the Blues Restaurant. Kevin, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Chef, thank you very much for having me.
Well, and it is Greek Day, so you're actually making...
We're gonna make a Greek burger today.
All right.
First of all, we have some ground lamb. We'll season it well with salt and pepper. Then we'll place it on
the griddle there.
the griddle.
Oh, yeah.
I'll salt and pepper the other side. We're gonna let this continue to saute about 3 minutes on each side until medium, about 160 degrees. So it's been about 3 minutes, Chef. We're gonna turn that over on the other side
Nice.
and let that go another 3 minutes.
And very important, you don't want to like squeeze it down or anything like that to speed up the cooking process. You
do
want
not.
all the juices in there.
Yes,
It'll
we'll
be
lock all the
beautiful.
juices in, Chef.
Awesome. Now, Kevin, your restaurant, it's one of my favorites at the resort. Blues Burger. Tell us a little bit about it.
Love Blues Burger Bar. Come to the window, we order your burger, get it probably within 10, 12 minutes. It's quick. We get you in and out quick so we can get you right back on the gaming floor.
But Blues Burger, you know, it has so much more. You have...
Chicken wings, chicken fingers, there's wraps, there's sandwiches. We also have an adult milkshake. It's a Jim Beam milkshake. Take a mason jar, we put caramel on the inside of it, and then we top it with whipped cream. It's awesome. All right, Chef, been about 3 minutes on each side, so now we're gonna put some feta cheese on there, and then we're gonna place it in the broiler and melt it. All right, chef. We're nice and melted. And now we're gonna build the burger, chef. So instead of using a burger roll, chef, I grilled off some pita bread earlier. First, we're gonna put some leaf lettuce down in the burger. 2 of the heirloom tomatoes. Little salt and pepper on them for a little flavoring.
Season them up.
They're nice. And then I add some tzatziki sauce that we have here. Spread a little on there.
It's garlic, yogurt,
Cucumbers, olive oil, salt and pepper to taste.
little lemon in it.
Little lemon. And there you go, chef. There's our Greek burger. And then for accompaniment, we have some fried chickpeas.
Well, Kevin, this looks awesome. Greek lamb burger at the Blues Restaurant at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, chef. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Hi, this is Tim Herzog from Flying Bison Brewing Company, and you're watching Come Dine With Me, Western New York. Cheers.
Today we're going to be preparing moussaka, a very traditional, very customary Greek dish made with eggplant and lamb. It's kind of a Greek version of an Italian lasagna, so to speak. So to get things started, we're going to take some eggplant, melanzane as we call it, and we're just going to peel the outside of the eggplant. And you don't want to do these too far in advance because eggplant will have a tendency, as soon as it hits the air, it'll start to change colors pretty quickly and doesn't look as appetizing as you really want it to be. Of course, as I did my research for this, I come to find out that there's probably as many recipes for moussaka as there are for spaghetti sauce. So no such thing as a wrong way, and certainly a lot of different right ways. So after we have our eggplant trimmed, now what we're going to do is we're going to cube it. And we're going to make the cubes somewhat large. Put it in our bowl. This is a dish that you can make ahead of time, early in the day, early in the week. Feeds a big crowd. Holds up well. It actually tastes better if you let it set for a day or so. And this is the first step in our dish. Now we're going to add a little pink Himalayan sea salt. I like this. It just has a little bit more intense flavors. And of course, as you remember, we talk about all the time, when you're doing cooking, you always want to make sure that you season in layers rather than wait to the end and do it at once. So we're going to take some extra virgin olive oil, and we're just going to mix this along with our salt and pepper. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the oven, and what this is going to do is, besides caramelize some of the flavors that are in the natural sugars that are in vegetables typically, what we really want to do is we want to take a lot of the liquid out of it, so it'll actually dissipate a lot of the liquid, so then our dish won't be runny. So we're going to put this on the top. I'm going to add just a little bit more on the top of it. We're going to go to our oven. We're going to bake this 450 degrees for about 20 minutes. Now that the eggplant's in the stove getting happy, we're going to start with our sauce. What we do is we take a little bit of olive oil, our lamb, some onions, fresh garlic, tomato paste. We have some oregano, sugar, cinnamon, red wine, and of course we have tomato sauce. We'll put all that in a pan. We'll let it sit on the stove covered for about 20 minutes while the eggplant's finishing. And while that's happening, we're going to make our bechamel sauce. We're going to take sweet creamery butter. We're going to melt it down. I use almond flour, so if you have anybody that has gluten-free issues, almond flour is the perfect remedy for that. Get that so the roux becomes nice and thick but not brown. We don't want to taint the flavor or the color. Then we're going to add a little bit of regular milk, stir it till it gets the consistency that you're looking for, which is kind of like a syrupy consistency. I finished it with a little nutmeg, added a little grated Parmesan cheese, whipped it around. Now we have all our ingredients ready to go, and now we're going to assemble our dish for the final steps. We're going to take our eggplant that's nice and cooked. If you notice, it's not wet at all, it's nice and dry. What that's going to do is it's going to hold together real nice when we bake it. Now we're going to add our sauce. We're just going to ladle that over the top of our eggplant, just like so. And we want to get all the eggplant covered, just like this. We're going to take our bechamel sauce, which has our Parmesan cheese on it. And this is going to make it absolutely unbelievable. And then to finish the dish, we're going to put it in the oven. We reset our temperature down to 325 degrees for about 20 minutes. We're going to let it rest for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we're going to cut it and serve it. Well, there you have it, folks. Authentic Greek moussaka. 45 minutes from start to finish. A fabulous dish. You have to try this one at home. Don't forget, come dine with me, Western New York. Hoppa!
Oh, Chef, that looks delicious.
Didn't it? Yeah, I always describe moussaka as like a Greek lasagna. You know, the different layers, and you can add really whatever you want. You know, vegetarian meats.
You could add some lamb, some hamburger, just eggplant. If you wanted to make it vegetarian, like you said,
Yeah.
all of it's delicious.
And our viewers out there, if you're looking for that particular recipe, you can find it with us.
Yes, you can find us anywhere. You can find us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, or check it out on our website, Come Dine With Me, WNY.com.
Stay with us, everyone. There's lots more ahead, including our kitchen invasion. That's coming up after these messages.
Closed captioning provided by
CarStar Relax, we'll take it from here.
After being involved in an accident, one of the first things you think about is getting your car repaired as quickly as possible.
But where do you go and who do you trust?
The only name to keep top of mind and stored in your phone is Ventura's CarStar Collision.
When it comes to customer service, quality, warranties, and peace of mind, we've got you covered.
Leave it to the pros at Ventura's CarStar Collision.
Relax, we'll take it from here.
Roger's Tips.
With me, Chef Roger Bell. If you get home and you find that you have skin on your fish, you're gonna poke a hole in the skin. Now what that's for is for my thumb. Now I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna skin the fish. And that goes to show you that not all tools in the kitchen are sharp. Hi-ya!
Ellicottville is a great place. We came to Ellicottville because my parents have a home here and we love to ski.
You're able to raise your children with the children of your friends, so you kind of grow up with an extended family.
What makes Ellicottville special is it's kind of far away from the city, so it's very peaceful.
My favorite part of coming out here is staying with my cousins and going skiing.
This is a family compound and all the children, grandchildren can all stay in the house.
We came upon this home and loved the outside, but when we came inside, we realized it really needed a lot of updating. It was quite small for a family of 7. We enlisted the help of Julie from Artisan Kitchens. She went to work and did everything we could want in our kitchen, and it feeds our family, and we enjoy the space, and it just works really well for all of us.
My grandmother, Nika Georgettis, she died recently at 100. She came to this country in 1931, and she was very proud of her background.
My mother was a pillar. She was so strong. I remember her every single day. I remember the strength and family.
Our best memories are probably of her food.
We just really value those meals and those times together, and my mom has kept that tradition going. She really has passed it down to my sister and me and the other grandchildren, and so we're having a great time.
I think what we're looking to accomplish today is just to build a great memory with my mom and her grandchildren and a fun time with our daughters.
You guys are gonna love this place. Ellicottville is so beautiful. We're here in the fall. Look at the trees.
Are we almost there?
Calm down.
Krista, come on, hurry up, get up that hill. How much
We're
longer?
Almost there. We are almost there.
I should have brought a calendar instead of a watch.
Wow, that's service. Thanks so much.
Hey,
Marco,
let's do this.
let's go. When I first met Danielle, she really loves tradition.
We came from a very strong Greek background.
I was really excited about, lamb, and we served it with a port wine sauce and stuffed zucchini flowers with a mint ricotta cheese.
Today I put together a mezza spread, which is a Mediterranean Greek-style antipasti display before the meal, which is a gathering of all the family and friends.
Today we made a traditional Greek appetizer called spanakopita. Don't tell anybody. I really didn't know how to make this. I kind of faked it really good. It's really Greek to me.
Today I was so excited. I was so looking forward to this home invasion. Roast leg of lamb. I'm gonna get started right away. I've got lemon. I love lemon. Danielle, just with fresh lemon all over the leg of lamb.
Krista really makes you feel like you can do what she does every day for a living, and it was exciting and fun, and I really did learn a lot.
What I did today was fresh garlic and a lot of it. Fresh rosemary, I chopped that up nice and fine, added some fresh ground black peppercorns, a bit of kosher salt, and olive oil. Kind of made a paste with that. Okay, we're gonna have some fun. This is the best part. Let's rub this baby down. And then we thoroughly rubbed it inside and out with this beautiful garlic and rosemary mixture. In the oven, 450 degrees, because I wanted to brown that off. For the sauce, we took the leg of lamb out of the oven, and I just simply, in the same pan, sauteed out shallots, deglazed it with a bit of port wine. I added some fresh sprigs of rosemary and fresh chopped parsley. Finished it with veal glass, and that we served over the leg of lamb. It was beautiful.
Well, you know, when I first met this family, they're so warm. I felt that the mezza that we made was a place that everybody can congregate to meet and greet. Okay, we're gonna go through a little tour here of some of the different various Mediterranean Greek specialty items that we had. We had probably 100 different things on there. We had a lot of Greek cheeses, grape leaves, breads, Kalamata olives, peppadews from South America, some roasted vegetables with Greek olive oil and balsamic reduction.
Oh, that was beautiful. It had everything there. Meatballs, the kiftadis.
How do you say that?
Kiftadis.
Okay, I agree with that.
They're delicious.
Pretty good, huh?
Very good.
When we kind of stopped the camera for a little bit and we all just hung out and snacked on some things, it was a lot of fun.
Yaya and Nikki could not be with us today. However, I hope that my spread kept the spirit alive in her family tradition because she's so proud of her children, her grandchildren, and her great-grandchildren.
It will be memorable. It will be memorable.
Today we're gonna try something different. I'm in the kitchen with Elena and Melanie, and this family has made me feel like part of it. And I wanna make one of the traditional appetizers that you guys are so famously known for. It's called, if I say it wrong, please don't holler at me, spanakopita.
Correct.
So it's really not as hard as you think. And I cooked with Melanie and her daughter, and they actually took control of the recipe and showed me how to make it.
So we start with the phyllo dough, which is very delicate, as you know.
Right.
And very dry.
It comes frozen. You wanna leave it out overnight in the refrigerator so that it gets soft.
And we could do several strips, but I think we'll just start with 2.
Okay, perfect.
I was surprised that Marco was not familiar with the process, so he kind of made me feel like an expert, although I haven't cooked like that in quite a while. So we are going to paint the phyllo dough with the butter right on the counter.
You take fresh spinach, but make sure you take all the water out, add some feta cheese to it, salt and pepper, put it in the middle and fold it up like a flag.
Keep flipping it like a triangle, and eventually it will wrap itself up into a nice little package.
Then you top it with a little more melted butter, put it in the oven at about 375 degrees for about 20 minutes.
Yaya Nikki did things very differently than Marco did, and she would have enjoyed watching us do this, but she would have had her own way of doing it.
I was really honored that they passed on Yaya Nikki's recipe. You know, someone like me who likes to cook and is about family, that means everything.
Opa!
Today was all about honoring Yaya's family and how wonderful it was getting them all around that table together.
She would just be so proud of my daughters and proud of me that we all participated in something like that.
It was nice to be with the family on a day that normally would be a work day and just to enjoy each other's company and not do it for a holiday, just cook for fun.
I haven't seen them for a little bit, so it was nice to have us all together and hang out.
Well, being with my mom and my sister and the girls is always fun, and we just really laugh a lot, and it was great to see everybody together. Everyone had a great time.
This has been a wonderful day. Great party. Great party. Wonderful chefs. Felt like family. I swear. It really was beautiful. I don't want it to end.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Western New York's most interactive showroom.
Welcome to Ilyana Paulo's restaurant. It's a family affair here as we carry on tradition of my grandfather of serving great food, sharing stories, talking sports, and celebrating with friends and family at the Ringside Lounge. Rigatoni alla Vodka combines our homemade rigatoni with the best tag team in the world, Ilyana Paulo's Alfredo and marinara sauces. First, we grill 2 chicken breasts, then reduce the vodka in a saute pan to burn off the alcohol. Add marinara and Alfredo to get the sauce pink in color. Add a little salt and pepper, toss in hot rigatoni, then add the chicken. Ilyana Paulo's vodka sauce is the true heavyweight champion. So come have your taste buds subjected to the airplane spin. It's always a great day at Ilyana Paulo's. We'll see you at the Ringside Lounge.
Make your living room jealous with Miele built-in appliances from Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
Molinaros Restaurant has become a staple in the historic Lockport community. We pride ourselves on serving authentic, homemade Italian dishes that our family has shared for generations. We invite you to come on in or take us home because when it comes to our menu, we have something for everyone. No matter how you slice it, New York, Chicago, or Sicilian, we got you covered. Oh, and make sure you save room for Mama Molinaro's homemade desserts. Molinaros Restaurant, a slice above the rest.
Hey yous, you got a bunch of these? You want to turn them into these? Come on down and talk to me. I'm going to take this and turn it into this in 2 weeks. Don't ask me how I do it. I've been doing this for a long time. Come on and talk to me. I'm here every Tuesday.
Don't trust your precious memories to catchy gimmicks. Let the courteous and professional staff at Buffalo Video Transfers convert your old videos to DVD. Just $14.95 per tape and $9.95 for any additional copy after that. Visit BuffaloVideoTransfers.com, a division of Key Video Productions.
Make your living room jealous with Miele built-in appliances from Artisan Kitchens and Baths.
Well, we're almost out of time, but before we go, we'd like to thank our great partners that help make this program possible.
Artisan Kitchen and Bath, Key Video Productions, Ventura Casta Collision,
and of course, the Seneca Casinos, where we are so privileged to produce our show every week right here at the beautiful Western Door at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casinos.
Yeah, Jen, and to our viewers out there, your restaurant reservations this week, think local, support some of the fine restaurants you saw on the show.
Go out and have a great meal.
Absolutely,
Exactly.
absolutely.
And from the Key Video production crew, our chefs, everyone here at Come Dine With Me, Western New York, thanks for watching. I'm Jen Farrington.
And I'm Oliver Wolf. See you next Sunday morning, everyone, for our Thanksgiving special.
Oh, you're not going to want to miss this.
No.
Brad and Karen Rowell, owners of the Grange Restaurant in Hamburg, are our featured chefs.
I heard some great things about the Grange, about that restaurant in Hamburg, so I can't wait to see the episode and check it out, Jen.
Oh, I can't wait to get there either. I've heard some great things too.
Well, see you then, and remember, food rules.